Hi everybody and welcome to Tournamental, the podcast where we create a bunch of crazy characters and have them battle in a bunch of wacky rounds until there's only one victor. My name is Chris Nash and I'm joined as always by my pals Cameron Hart,
Cameron,
Russell Montgomery,
hello,
and Jay is not with us today. I don't know if he's absent or dead or whatever happened to him. But, you know, good riddance, and he will be replaced for one episode by our good friend Tom Gage. Hi, Tom.
Hey!
So, we have a special kind of World Cup edition where we're going to talk about all the countries that are in the round of 16. By the time you listen to this, I'm sure the World Cup will be over, and it will be irrelevant. But these are the characters that were in the final 16, and Tom is great to have with us because he's a foreigner and he's a soccer fan and all of that kind of good stuff. So before we get started, I just want to remind you all that this episode of Tournamental is brought to you by Big Dave's Book of Mildly Offensive Tongue Twisters. Here are some examples. Billy Bullock bit a baby's boiling buttock. The chains of blame fall mainly on the dames. Jew seeks New York. Jew meets for work. Jew eats no pork. So, hop on over to your local bookstore and pick up Big Dave's Book of Mildly Offensive Tongue Twisters. It's only 99 cents.
I like that Jew one a lot.
Yeah, Big Dave, not a big fan of the Jews. Anyway, so shall we get started with some characters?
let's do it.
Okay, so I'll go first. I'll do my first character here.
Yeah, you start us off.
It's for Brazil. Now, so I couldn't think of anything more like quintessentially Brazil than the Cristo Rendentor, the Christ the Redeemer statue that sits up on the hill there. Okay, so he is he's been shrunken down to an average sized man. He's a statue that's made of stone. He's got his arms stretched out in that Christ-like pose. Now let's get this out of the way right now. He is not Christ, so that's important. But he can talk or walk. He just can't move his arms.
Okay, now would he be able to do like a cartwheel?
I'm pretty sure you have to have your arms above your head for a cartwheel at some point. I don't even think you know how a cartwheel works.
Well, I don't think anybody knows for sure how a cartwheel works. Okay, so I will begin with my first character then. My country is Colombia, and so I have chosen Shakira. However, this Shakira has no individual digits. Her hands and feet are more like mittens and socks.
Skin mittens.
Yeah, skin mittens.
Still thumbs?
No.
Okay.
No thumbs.
Okay, so not really like mittens then.
Not mittens at all.
Fine, it's like wearing socks on your hands and socks on your feet made of skin.
Is it her own skin though? Does it grow?
It's the skin of Michael Clark Duncan.
Does she have her own fingers underneath the skin?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, but she can never access them.
No.
Okay, my first country is well, go with Algeria because it's at the beginning of the alphabet. I didn't really know much about Algeria, I'm not gonna lie. So I did a little research, and my character to represent is, I think, arguably the founder of Algeria. If anybody wants to deny that or or call me out on it, feel free. His name is Hayreddin Barbarosa, also known as Redbeard. He was a ruthless pirate from the 16th century who raped and pillaged a lot of European villages and took a lot of Christian slaves, thousands of them.
And he founded Algeria, you say?
He supposedly founded Algeria, or what is now modern-day Algeria. I think it was called the Regency of Algiers when he founded it. And then,
Yes, I believe that's correct. I believe it was called that, yes.
Bunch of politics. Shut up, Cameron.
You caught me.
All right.
Okay, so I'll go next.
Mm-hmm.
My country was Argentina, and my first character is Maramadonna. So it's the soccer player, Maradona.
Yeah.
Who has had a sex change and became Madonna.
Is he
So
still
it's a singing soccer player.
Is he still one of the best soccer players to ever play the game?
Oh yeah. He just sings when he plays the game.
Okay. Sounds monstrous.
Okay, so my next character, my next country rather, was Chile. I didn't really know much about Chile going in, so I did a Wikipedia tour. It brought me on a bit of a journey. So you're gonna have to follow me on this one because it has some leaps in logic. But anyway, so it turns out that Easter Island is actually a part of Chile. Easter Island with the Easter Island heads of their fame, and it's also home to a Birdman cult. This is a very important religion to them, and it involves their god is essentially a half bird, half man, which affords me the opportunity to reintroduce a character who's a longtime favorite of Tournamental, whom we all love, but hasn't yet been introduced to our audience. His name is Hawkface. Hawkface is a businessman. He's got some very important work to do, but he really likes eating seeds. Even though hawks don't actually eat any seeds whatsoever.
Sweet. Yeah, he's kind of a downtrodden businessman.
Yeah, he's not very good at being a businessman.
Does he have a lot of worshippers?
No.
In this case, no. So nothing to do with Chile, really.
Well, I mean, sort of.
All right.
He's Birdman.
My next character represents Uruguay, or Uruguay, if you will. His name is Big Strong Bitey Man.
I thought we were gonna research, man.
Well, he's based a little bit on Luis Suarez, the soccer player who goes around biting everybody. But I don't want to put Suarez in here, so I'm just putting Big Strong Bitey Man. His name speaks for himself.
Next country is Belgium, and I chose a character from a Belgian painting called The Son of Man. You guys probably know it. It's by Rene Magritte, the painting of the bowler hat guy with the apple in front of his face, floating green apple.
Oh, yeah, wow.
So it's that guy.
I do know it. How about that? Okay.
Which apparently is a self-portrait of Rene Magritte. And, his view is always obstructed.
Oh, so it's that character.
It's that character.
It's not Magritte himself.
It's not.
Okay.
But that painting is apparently a self-portrait of him.
Is he Belgian?
He is Belgian.
So is he stupid?
Right.
A little bit.
I don't know. I didn't know him, so...
Okay.
The racism has begun nice and early. That's good. That was not even veiled behind any sort of a joke or anything.
All right. My next country is Nigeria. And I didn't want to do any research, but I just recently got an email from a guy who is a prince. And he said he needed some help. And I thought that his story was really, really interesting. And so I told him, I don't have money and I don't have silver, but I'm playing a game on Saturday and I'll put you in it. And hopefully we can raise some money for your cause or something like that. So he's a prince.
Oh.
And his assets have been seized. And he's trying to move it desperately. And he needs your help.
You gave him your Visa card number and
of course
the expiry and all that, right?
Mm-hmm. Google Wallets.
Yeah.
Okay, so my next country was Mexico. And I was going through options, and I just came up with some of the worst things. Very stereotypical, very racist, and I just felt really bad about myself. So I chickened out, and I have changed my character to Selma Hayek.
I'm still going to be as rude to her as I can. I think
Is she wearing a sombrero or something?
Oh, yeah, I think she probably is. Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Great. My next country is Costa Rica, and I have the person named Arturo Kinch. Arturo Kinch's biography tells me he's a customer service representative for United Airlines. However, that's his main source of income. However, he was in 4 Olympics, so he's apparently the only skier to ever come from Costa Rica. And as soon as he did, he was in the Olympics 4 times, won whatever he won. I don't think he ever, even placed. But now he works for the airline, which is, I guess, his true claim to fame.
Maybe that was his true calling.
Yeah? You think he's trying to shed, I gotta get all out of this Olympics so he can finally get back to the airline. Maybe.
And then went into Wikipedia and made sure that showed up first on his Wikipedia.
Okay, my next character representing Germany is Hansel and Gretel, bound at the ankles by, as in like a three-legged race.
Would you describe them as German bondage siblings?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, it's so weird. I feel like I've seen that somewhere before.
Of course you have.
Okay, and given that I'm replacing Jay, this one's mostly
No, don't do it, man. Don't.
So,
Yes.
representing Switzerland is a block of cheese.
Hey, there
But-
we go.
But I'm a little better than Jay.
Yeah.
This block of cheese is determined to preserve net neutrality.
Nice.
Okay, all right.
Nice.
I guess that makes
So
sense.
it can
Determined.
talk? Can it talk,
No.
or is
No.
it just
No, it's
thinking
just
this?
cheese.
Okay. It will become the symbol of net neutrality.
I hope so.
Just a big block of cheese. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so my next character was the Netherlands. This did some research and found all of the Dutch stereotypes that I could find, and I just kind of mishmashed them into one person. So his name is DJ Heineken van Dyke. He's only got one ear because he cut the other one off. Loves chocolate and lives in a windmill and does a lot of clogging.
Wow. Yeah, that's some stereotypes right there. So for my final character, I had Greece. Obviously, Greece has a very, very rich history. So I went through the options. I looked through the philosophers. Socrates, Plato, Aristotle, could be. Looked through the playwrights. Aeschylus, Sophocles, Euripides, Aristophanes,
Homer?
even. Poets, yeah, I looked at Homer and Aesop. I looked at Alexander the Great. I looked at mythology. Hercules, Achilles, Poseidon, Zeus. So many options. I went with Jennifer Aniston.
What? Is she born in Greece or something?
No, her father was Greek.
Oh.
And her last name is Anastasakis or something like that. Sorry if I made you all sad.
Yeah.
I've hopefully saved the best for last. My last country was America.
Uh-oh.
The United States of America.
Oh, right. Yes, that one. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, in fact, that is in the character's name. It is Honey Boo Boo riding an obese diabetic bald eagle.
Oh, no.
And if you guys don't know who Honey Boo Boo is, she was on a pageantry show or something, and she's a fat little girl.
She can't talk.
Yeah, she can
can't
barely
talk?
Well, she doesn't really speak properly.
My whole family's American.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Tom, no disrespect, but I do not care about your family.
I barely do.
Yeah, no disrespect or anything, though, to anybody. All right, Tom, cap us off.
All right, my last one, representing France, which whatever, is Jules, the apathetic revolutionary. So they're out to change the world, but he's there with his black turtleneck and his cigarette, and he's like, I don't care. You can change it if you like it. Whatever, I don't care. You can do whatever you want if you want. I don't care. Yes.
Is this very indicative of France or Paris or something like that?
Shut up. I don't know. Yes, maybe.
Okay. I'm getting a good sense of him now and how much I hate him.
Yes.
All right, so let's move into some questions, why don't we?
All right, I'll start. So my question is, in the spirit of World Cup, etc., is who would last longer in a soccer riot?
Ooh.
So a riot breaks out. They have to survive however they can. They're right in the middle of the stadium in the lower bowl.
Now, at what
Is this-
point? At what point do they lose, or are they eliminated from this?
Yeah, I think when they're
Death.
dead. Yeah, dead.
Okay, so my first question is, who would you rather help you move?
Boo.
Boo? All right, Russell doesn't like that. Who would win in a sumo fight on an ice floe?
Perfect. That sounds way better. Yeah, absolutely. That one. Let's do that one.
All right. Not a fan of any of you.
Well, that's fair, I guess. Yeah, people almost never get vetoed on this
I
show
know.
anymore.
Just trying to have some fun.
My boo wasn't a veto. I was just
Ah.
voicing my opinion.
All right. Well, sumo fight on an ice floe.
Who would you rather have kick you in the face to wake you up in the morning, and then make you breakfast? This is gonna be a full-on soccer kick to the face to wake you up.
Okay.
And they're
I
gonna
was
make
tired of thinking of soccer things. So who would you rather take slap shots at?
Nice.
I love that.
Are we talking ball or puck or...
Yeah.
Balls or pucks?
All right, balls or pucks. Good to know. So, that sounds good. I think we're ready. Let's get this tournament underway! Our first matchup is Hansel and Gretel, bound as in a three-legged race, against Redbeard the pirate in the question, who would last longer in a soccer riot?
Yo, man, again, my two characters are facing off. This is happening every episode now.
Yeah, every time.
Pure coincidence.
Man,
Pure coincidence. Wink! Okay, so...
dick.
Who we have a pirate versus a little girl and boy, and who would last longer in a soccer riot?
Well, the pirate is a ringer. He's killed and raped many people.
He's really going to be in his element here. He's doing just fine.
But these kids are kids, and nobody's.
I should hope not. Yeah. Boy.
There's the trample factor for
Yeah,
the
they
kids.
run the risk of
Worried
just
about.
getting run over in an aisle or something like that.
Like, yeah.
I think that in most riots, trampling is actually what causes the most deaths.
It's all the people that are trying to escape that get killed.
Yeah,
They should just stand there and fight. Maybe they'd
and
be
they're
all right.
bound together at the legs, so they're gonna fall in an aisle when they're trying to escape, right? Like at some point, they're gonna fall over.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not going to be easy to get out of those aisles.
But Redbeard's gonna more or less be fine, right?
I think so.
Okay. Well, yeah, he's got my vote for this question.
He's got
for
my
sure.
vote too. Yeah.
All right, same question. Who would last longer in a soccer riot? Hawkface or Maramadonna?
Now, Hawkface is just a face on a businessman. Is that
Yeah,
what it is?
he's got just a hawk face. He doesn't have any other hawk features except for that he likes seeds, which actually isn't a hawk feature because hawks don't like seeds.
Well, you don't know that they don't like seeds. They just prefer, rodents and...
Mice and stuff.
Yeah, maybe their
Yeah,
wives
maybe
are
they're-
trying to get them to eat seeds all the time, and they don't want to eat seeds. They just want to eat all.
Oh, wives, right? Am I right?
Yeah. So Maramadonna, Tom. This is you said Maradona who got a 6 change.
Yeah,
Now-
and became Madonna.
Now, is this a soccer player? Because I don't know who that is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who that is
He's
at all.
a big time soccer player, very popular in Argentina. I assume most of South America at least respects him, but he looks like Madonna right now.
So, are they gonna try to trample him or grope him?
Probably the latter.
So
They're gonna find a surprise, right?
yeah, that would be bad.
And Hawkface can't fly, right?
No,
No.
Hawkface cannot fly.
Wow.
Is he dejected?
Oh
Or
yeah,
is he
yeah.
just normal?
He's just not very successful in business, is all.
He's pathetic.
Oh.
Isn't he pathetic?
It's hard to put call options and stuff on stocks or futures or something when all you can say is seeds. Oh yeah, that's all he can say too is seeds.
So he's gonna be pleading for his life during this riot, just saying seeds, seeds, seeds. Oh, that's kind of cute. Yeah, what do you guys think? Who's gonna last longer?
Well, I don't think that's in a riot. People's first concern is how many ladies can I grope?
I bet
This
there's a lot
riot's
of people.
happening.
There's a lot of people probably in riots. Where
Yeah,
the
I'm
first
sure
thing
it
that comes to their
happens.
mind is groping time.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, probably actually.
But
Now, what kind of person is this Maramadonna attracted to? Is this gonna be his or her dream come true, or is this?
No.
Okay, I don't know.
Still, just wants to play soccer and sing,
Oh, okay.
It's just, yeah.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
thinking Hawkface. What are
Yeah.
you guys thinking?
Yeah, I think Hawkface.
Yeah.
Arturo Kinch.
who is that?
He is the customer service representative
right,
for
right.
United Airlines.
He's an old man now, though, right?
He's an old man.
How old?
He's in his late 50s, almost 60s.
He's weak.
Well,
Okay.
he's as strong maybe as any of our dads.
Nah, man, my dad's stronger than that guy.
Yeah. Well, firstly, how do you know that? He was in the Olympics 4 times.
My dad's powerful, man.
Was he in the Olympics 4 times?
No, but he's a construction worker.
For the Olympics?
Yeah. Olympic construction working.
All right. Well, I'm saying this guy. I mean, clearly he is athletic, right?
Yeah.
Although he only had to be the best skier in Costa Rica, which is
All I'm
not
saying,
saying too much, I don't think.
yeah, and he's working customer service. He's probably not that good, man.
But is he good enough to last longer than the net neutrality block of cheese?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna say so.
Once more, unto needless arguing.
For some reason, I automatically switched that battle, and I thought he was fighting my dad. So I got really defensive there for a second.
That block of cheese might not even make it to the riot. You never know.
Yeah, it could just be.
I don't know how it would.
Sitting on the counter, waiting to be eaten by a family. Okay, the apple-faced businessman. That painting.
The Son of Man. Yeah. Painting by Magritte.
Yeah, that versus Shakira with the skin mittens.
Do you think the Son of Man, or so-called Son of Man, would be relatively incognito, just standing there with an apple shrouding his face?
I think maybe if he were on an elevator. But in a soccer riot, he's going to be well out of place.
He might get... he's not going to be able to see any incoming punches or blows. Like, he's... Unless they're coming from his periphery, I guess. But
yeah.
If someone throws a straight right hand at him, he's going to get punched in the apple face.
Yeah, speaking as someone who has had an apple slammed into his teeth before. Hurts.
Wait, yeah, is his apple his face, or does he have an apple in front of his face?
No, see, okay, Magritte's idea with this painting is that everything you see around you is obstructed by something. Like anywhere you look, there's some sort of something obstructing your view, and that was the idea with the painting, having him as the self-portrait with his view obstructed by this big apple. So I imagine it's floating like probably 2 inches or so away from his face.
The punch in the apple. What happens after the first punch to the apple? You know, like, does the apple go away, or does it like come? Is it just kind of smashed a bit and then it's still?
I think the apple itself is indestructible and does not move from that spot. It just floats.
Oh, so he's actually just got like an apple face shield.
Yeah, there you go.
Obstructing his view.
Now Shakira, she can't really grab onto stuff.
I think like the fact that she can move around, maybe dodge, maybe see anything whatsoever gives her the advantage in this scenario.
Gropings, though. What about the gropings?
Well, I mean,
But
she's not gonna fall victim to anybody more quickly than is an average guy in a top hat. Like, he looks like a ponce. I feel like that apple would probably really attract people's attention. you know?
Yeah.
I'd want to take it and eat it.
And when you can't, you'll get angry and you'll kill him.
You're gonna.
I mean, the point's not who's gonna get groped first, too. It's who's gonna last longest.
So if you're groped, does that mean you're out?
Probably not. I don't
think
know.
so.
Oh, you don't think? Oh, so if
women all over the world.
wait, so if she can be groped, she's still in? Because I mean, she's getting groped, right?
Yeah,
Now-
I think that we had said in the beginning that it was, you know, if you'd had to be either knocked out or killed to lose. So, like, this guy is getting KO'd. It's with some blunt object to the back of his head. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, he looks like he has mad money for sure.
Yeah, totally. So some people are going to rob him. People are going to want to rob him.
Okay, yeah.
Plus, he's an idiot Belgian who won't look around the apple.
Not a fan of the Belgians, eh, Tom?
Yeah, that's a weird bias to have, Belgians.
Yeah, could you just explain this bias? I don't understand it. I've never met anyone from Belgium, but
Neither have I. Certainly never been offended or anything by anybody from Belgium.
Well, you know what Nova Scotians are to Canadians?
yeah, they're nice people.
Idiots.
Are you
No.
are you thinking of Newfies?
Oh, yeah, that's what it is. Newfies. Right. The Newfie joke is a Belgian joke in France.
Oh, but whereas we're teasing within our country, you guys are being racist to a whole different nation.
Yeah.
That's
Definitely.
somehow worse. I don't know how that's worse. It is, though. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
It's bad.
I stand by my friend here. Belgians are the worst now.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, well, I think Shakira is going to last longer.
As do I.
All right, Shakira, you did it. See you in the next round. DJ Heineken von Dyke. Oof. This was just everything Dutch.
Every
is that
Dutch
right?
stereotype you can imagine in a guy. Yeah.
Versus a normal-sized Christ the Redeemer.
And he's made out of stone or can't move his arms or...
Yeah. So he's got his arms up in the Christ-like pose. but he's made of stone, 6 feet tall, can move his legs and can talk, but can't move his arms at all.
Does he talk like a surfer dude? How's he talk?
I don't know. I would say it would be like a slow, deep, protracted manner of speech because, he's a statue. He's stood for many, many years.
So are people going to hate him and how sacrilegious he is?
I would say that people aren't going to really understand that he's not, or that he is like an actual shrunken form of the statue. So they're probably going to think that he is being sacrilegious, yes. However, he's made of stone, so they're going to have a hard time knocking him out or killing him.
Now, I've seen like soccer riots on TV where entire balconies collapse. I think if they wanted to do away with this Christ statue, they could probably just toss it off a balcony and it would shatter to bits when it hit the ground.
Yeah.
But I think, Cameron, you said specifically this fight was in the lower bowl, right?
Yeah, I did. The lower bowl nearest the they might be able to throw him into utility hallway or something, but I don't know.
Now, this Heineken von Dyke, who is a DJ, sounds repulsive.
Yeah, he'd be all of the they're the orange ones, right? That's the only thing I know about them in soccer. Yeah, so he would be obnoxious. I don't even think the game that he's at is the Netherlands versed anyone, but he'd be all wearing his orange, probably trying to spin some tracks on his like iPhone or iPad or something like that. Wailing on his vuvuzela. I guess that's not Dutch at all, but he might be clogging. He might be trying to clog or eat chocolate. Talk about windmills.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to last long at all. I want to hit him.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, I've got a Dutch friend who's in Brazil right now, and he's the nicest guy ever, and it's not a riot, and he got his phone pickpocketed. This guy sounds like a D-bag. He's not lasting a second.
Yeah. Okay, Gilles, the apathetic revolutionary.
Jules.
C'est Jules? Jules versus Honey Boo Boo riding on an obese, diabetic, bald eagle.
This French guy is getting beat up. This guy sitting there in his Ponzi turtleneck and stuff. He's done.
But he's not fighting back. Is that good or bad? I guess in a riot, nobody's really looking for a fair fight or anything. They just crush him to death.
I feel like he would have pissed someone off before the game. Like, hey man, pass the whatever food down the aisle like how you have to do at games. He's like, no, I didn't want to do that.
Do it yourself.
Yeah.
So what about this American, though? I mean, she's a kid, so she probably won't get beat, but...
Well,
she's so gross.
Yeah, she's awful.
Yeah, she can
the
fly.
eagle can fly, though, can it? Is it small enough to fly?
Yeah, it could fly. It's just going to be a poor flyer.
It's going to be bad at flying. Okay.
It's fat.
Because it's fat and obese and diabetic, right?
Yeah. Let's not forget to point that out. I think that will be their saving grace. They will be able to fly together above the crowd to a safe destination, albeit slowly and awfully.
Okay, and even if she falls and dies at that point, as long as she's lasted longer than Gilles.
Yeah, I feel like Gilles
wins,
is
right?
not lasting long at all.
No, he'll correct people on how to say his name and stuff like that.
Yeah, I feel like even his own revolutionaries might take the opportunity to kind of like shank him prison style.
That's probably why he's there. They sent him there.
They sent him
All right.
into the midst of a riot. Yeah, that's cool.
Same question. Who would last longer in a soccer riot? Jennifer Aniston.
Who is representing Greece?
Yeah, she's representing Greece.
Why is that again?
Because she is half Greek herself. Anyway, Jennifer Aniston versus the Prince of Nigeria.
Oh, the Prince of Nigeria who's gone bankrupt? Is that he's lost all his assets?
Well, yeah, something like that.
He needs our help.
He still has
needs our help.
He still has a computer, right?
Seems nice.
Yeah. His computer is the only thing he's got.
Now, does he have money, like, in that he's going to get robbed by people? Or
No, he's got nothing.
Right.
He doesn't? Oh, I thought that he was a prince, like, still had... Oh, right, but they seized all
But
his assets.
he needs us to help move his money.
Right, because he has... Then he potentially has access to it down the road.
Yeah.
But he was a prince at one point, right? Like he
Still
probably
is.
still is wearing his princely
Princely
garb.
robes. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm.
So people would think he had money.
Is he gonna get kidnapped for ransom?
Yeah, maybe.
Is-
Maybe he's doing it. Yeah, no, yeah, probably.
Is Jennifer Aniston
Quite
gonna
likely.
get kidnapped?
But
for
that means he
ransom?
lives.
Well, but they'd probably knock him out to drag him out of the stadium.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so let's pretend that I'm a guy, the type of soccer rioter who is going to either knock out and beat up or knock out and drag away for ransom two people. And they happen to be sitting on either side of me. One is Jennifer Aniston, and one is the Prince of Nigeria. I'm probably, if I really want them both, I'm going for the Prince of Nigeria first. He's going to be, in a stereotypical sense, a lot faster, probably stronger. And so knocking out him in order to keep him for ransom is going to be a lot more difficult than Jennifer Aniston. And then I can just catch up with Jennifer Aniston. I don't imagine she's fast.
But what if the
like
Prince
that.
of Nigeria just gives you a smack?
Totally. Yeah, he'd probably be able to defend himself.
Well, yeah, what if he wins? You ever fought a Nigerian?
No, I haven't.
Have you ever fought a panther?
No, I haven't fought any Panthers.
Same thing. Yeah, so I think Prince of Nigeria would last longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. I think you've swayed me.
Okay, I mean, maybe similarly, we have our last matchup of this round. The big, strong, bitey man versus Selma Hayek in a sombrero.
Sorry, tell me about Big Strong Bitey Man again.
He is a very athletic, very strong man with the chiseled features. He has very large front teeth, and he loves to bite.
He's probably been in some riots before, right?
Yeah, he likes to kind of wait until no one's looking, and then he takes a chomp out of you.
I feel like that could cause a riot. Yeah, he's winning, for sure. Salma Hayek is not going to do well in that scenario.
Yeah, big, strong, bitey man. Though I feel like a lot of people get really angry at him really quickly.
And his first move is to bite.
To bite people, yeah.
So, like, if he's going for a bite while someone else is going for a haymaker, that might not go in his
He
favor.
but he is big and strong.
Yeah, he's big
He
and
is
strong.
big, strong. Will he do any other moves?
Yeah, he will, but he always
He
starts
will.
with a bite, for sure.
Okay, that's his lead
Yeah,
off.
okay.
That's his jab. is
Yeah,
the
he
bite.
thinks he can kind of get away with it, sneak it under the radar, you know? I'm kind of torn, actually.
I'm pretty torn. Wasn't Salma Hayek in Desperados and shooting things and people?
Yeah, that's
Yes,
a
but
character, though.
those are movies, Tom. She didn't actually break into bars and shoot a bunch of Mexicans or anything like that.
Oh.
That we know of.
That would,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Well,
I guess. Yeah.
but the skills are transferable still.
No,
Are
man.
they? I don't think they are.
Oh, you
Well,
think so?
she must have learned something, right? Didn't she learn something? She learned how to hold a gun or something?
She learned to fire. Does she have a gun? Does it matter? I was going to go into all kinds of different things, but
Yeah, no,
I'm
she has
thinking
no
She probably
gun.
doesn't have a gun.
Yeah, there's no gun.
But she's got a sombrero.
What, you think she's gonna, like, throw it
Throw
frisbee
the
style?
sombrero like Oddjob.
Odd job, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that clinched it for me. The other guy, big, strong, bitey man.
Yeah, big strong bitey man is. I think he's doing better.
Probably.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah.
Well, we did it. We've made it through the first round of Tournamental World Cup Edition, also known as Tournamental Racism Edition.
Tournamental, the worst one.
So now we'll move on to our second round. Who would you rather kick you in the face and then make you breakfast?
They kick you in the face to wake you up, like it's your alarm clock.
But you said
Okay.
full
It's just-
soccer style,
Yeah,
right?
full soccer kick to the face.
Shoes?
Whatever they have on their feet.
Okay. We have Redbeard.
Redbeard. Hayreddin Barbarosa.
Yes.
Thank you
Versus...
for continuing to focus on that.
yes. Cause, yeah, now, Hayreddin Barbarosa.
Yeah.
Okay, now
The
I
founder
get it.
of Algeria.
Versus Hawkface. How
Oh.
is he associated with the country again?
Okay, so let me
Chilean.
just take you on this journey. Chileans, is actually the Easter Island people have a Birdman cult.
Okay.
Whose leader is a half bird, half man hybrid.
Oh,
and
all right.
I wrote that down, and then under that, in all capital letters, I scrawled the word Hawkface and underlined it a bunch because I was really excited.
Okay, so Hawkface versus Redbeard. Who would you rather have kick you in the face and then make you breakfast? Do you think Redbeard's going to make delicious breakfast?
Do you think Hawkface is going to make you delicious breakfast?
Yeah, Hawkface is going to bring you some seeds. He's bringing you a big plate of seeds. Redbeard would probably be able to deliver a much stronger kick to the face. If we're going to do a full corner kick style kick to the face, I think I would prefer to receive one from Hawkface, who I don't assume has a real strong corner kick.
I feel like I may not survive Redbeard's kick.
Yeah, he might just bust my face.
No, he's not going to kill you. He's going to hurt you bad, probably, but I don't think he will kill you. That's not his intention.
Oh, who's gonna make the better breakfast? I'm not worried about the kicks. The kicks are gonna hurt. I know that. I want to know about this breakfast. What do you think Redbeard's gonna make me?
He's probably worried about scurvy.
Yeah.
So it's probably gonna have some oranges.
A lot of citrus fruits.
Yeah.
But like lemons and limes?
I don't think it's gonna be exclusively lemons and limes.
Okay, good.
It's probably gonna be some sort of Middle Eastern type dish.
Ooh.
Oh.
I don't know what they eat. Maybe a falafel or...
Okay, maybe a shawarma?
Maybe a shawarma.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe a donair, yeah?
Donair, yeah.
Okay, maybe a pita?
Possibly.
All right, well, I'm on board with that.
No, keep going with that. Keep going with a list of...
Maybe a wrap,
Goat?
Maybe a goat? Yeah, maybe goat? Maybe a pakora? Maybe samosa? I'm in. No matter what that is, it's better than seeds.
Yeah. Plate of seeds, not good.
So Redbeard's got my vote.
Yeah, I'm Redbeard. Yeah.
I'm fence.
Yeah?
Because you may not be worried about kick, but I'm worried about kick. And I'm not a breakfast guy, so I'm not too worried about seeds because I know that lunch is coming. But with Redbeard kick, lunch may not be coming.
Oh yeah. I'm not worried enough to switch. Is anybody else switching?
No, I think you're gonna be walking around with black eyes all the time, regardless.
All the time? Is this every day?
Yeah, every day for the rest of your life.
Every day?
What?
Seeds.
Oh,
No. Dang, I don't know.
Everyday seeds.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if that's what Hawkface decides.
Yo, so I gotta have Redbeard stomp out my face every morning?
Yeah, that's your alarm clock.
Even on weekends?
Every day for the rest of your life.
I don't know, man. I think that even still, you're probably going to have pretty concussion-y symptoms all the time. That nutrition is maybe going to help you counteract it.
Yeah, maybe.
With the Redbeard,
The kick, let me be clear, the kick is not malicious. Although it may be hard, it's just to wake you up.
It's affectionate?
No, not affectionate, but...
All right, I'll Redbeard it.
All right, Redbeard goes
Take
through.
his kick. That might kill me.
Same question. Who would you rather have kick you in the face and then make you breakfast? Arturo Kinch, the United Airlines employee, or Shakira with Michael Clark Duncan's skin socks?
And these skin socks are, like, disgusting. Look like a weird... like freak show surgery.
Come on, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know that you would just concentrate on everything from the wrists and ankles in. That's fine. It's way better than airline food. I assume that this guy's just going to cook you a tiny breakfast with like maybe some eggs.
I don't know. He's an Olympian though. Probably eats some pretty well-rounded meals.
He did. Make sure that the first thing on his profile was that he was an airline attendant, not an Olympian.
Something tells me that wasn't his intention.
Well, I don't know. Costa Rican breakfast sounds pretty good, but
is
Shakira,
she gonna be able to? Can she make breakfast?
How is she gonna make it?
Skin hands.
That's the thing. I don't know how she's gonna be able to.
Has she always had skin hands?
Yeah, she has.
Oh, so then she's figured it out.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's fair,
say that. Well. Other than the fact that weird skin foot has to touch me in the face every morning at high speed, she's not delivering a real good kick.
You gotta,
I don't know,
You also gotta sit there and watch her eat with these skin flaps on her hands.
I don't think it's gonna be that bad. I don't think it's as freak-like as it seems. Maybe.
I picture where it's stitched on, all infected and like grotesque and pussy. Is that the case?
Is it stitched? I thought it was just like.
It's grafted on there.
Like,
it's not like Frankenstein hack job or something.
Okay.
No, it is professionally done. I mean, she's still doing shows.
All right.
She's still selling out stadiums.
I'll take her.
Yeah, I'm taking that.
All right, Christ the Redeemer. It's going to be very difficult for him to do either of these tasks.
Yeah, it's very, very difficult.
Or Honey Boo Boo riding an obese diabetic bald eagle.
Why did
Okay,
the
now there's
Frenchman make
only
it?
one thing that
Whatever
I know
she's
about.
making you for dinner is
Yeah,
not gonna be
there's
healthy.
only one thing that I know about Honey Boo Boo and Honey Boo Boo's culture is that they make her, I think it's her mom or something, makes what they call sketties, which is just a bunch of white noodles, just like a bunch of white noodles, and essentially like sauce that is actually ketchup, like it's mostly ketchup.
Oh, that's
So it's
disgusting.
ketchup. It's ketchup and white noodles.
I'm gonna vomit.
No, she's
And
real
then you have to eat
stubborn,
that shit
right? Like
for
a little
breakfast
stubborn
all the
princess.
Oh yeah, she's just the worst.
So is she gonna make me anything? Is she even gonna try?
Well, she has to in the game, right?
Yeah, but won't she just be like, all right, here's your box of sun-made raisins, and then like, that's it?
I don't even think it'd be that. I think she'd give you like some of those ice wafers or something like that. Like, it wouldn't be healthy at all.
What Christ the Redeemer?
Yeah, he's not going to be making very good breakfast. That's for sure.
You were clear about the fact that he's not actually Christ, so he can't perform any miracles.
No, he can't turn eggs into cooked eggs or something like that.
Well, that's not
that
what
would
I
have
would
been
call a
that would have
miracle.
been a much shittier miracle for sure.
I can turn eggs into cooked
I can
eggs
turn
in
eggs
just
into
a
cooked
couple
eggs,
minutes.
I feel like I would much rather, even if he made like just pushed some fruit off the counter or something, and that's how he made me breakfast. I feel like I'd much rather hang out with Christ the Redeemer's statue in my house every morning to eat breakfast than Honey Boo Boo, who's going to make me probably something terrible, and then hang
And the
out.
company's awful.
Yeah, and the company's terrible, and there's a big fat eagle in the room that's
That's kinda
distempered because
cool,
he's got
actually.
diabetes and stuff.
Who are you gonna get kicked by, though? Who would you prefer to get?
Yeah, that's a concrete boot in the face
Yeah, every day.
every morning.
Yeah, you're gonna have some brain damage after a while. Probably.
Yeah, that's very true.
But I think you'll have brain damage if she boots you in the face too.
It's
Why?
contagious.
Probably be like,
Now is it her booting or is it an eagle?
Talon in the face. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Ooh.
I guess she's on that thing all the time. Maybe she could like sidle up to you and give you a little Honey Boo Boo kick off the side of the eagle.
Yeah. A kick from a little girl would probably be a lot easier to take than a giant concrete statue kicking you in the face every morning.
Yeah, but is it a little girl or is it a giant eagle? That's kind of the clincher for me.
I know we said that the character kicked you in the face. So who? I guess it's Honey Boo Boo, right? Would it be?
She is the sentient one, I'd say. So probably Honey Boo Boo.
Then this disgusting character has my vote.
I picked brain damage with Redbeard for his company and his breakfast. I'm picking brain damage with Christ the Redeemer for the same reasons.
Okay.
It's 3 against 1.
So Cameron, you're with Honey Boo Boo, is that right?
Yeah, I don't think like a concrete boot to the face. That's a bad way to wake up.
Yeah.
All of them are bad.
All of them are so bad.
That's true. And our last matchup of this round, who would you rather have kick you in the face to wake you up and make you breakfast? The Prince of Nigeria, who just needs your help, versus Big Strong Bitey Man.
Big strong Bitey Man, probably after he kicks you, he'll probably try and sneak a bite in too, right?
He will
Give you a bit of a
definitely try to sneak a bite in. I don't want to step on your question, but in my opinion, he always tries to go for the bite first. He might do like a quick little and then followed by a big boot.
Combo.
Yeah, and he can kick.
Yeah, he can.
Yeah,
Prince of Nigeria. I don't know if I'd trust him in my house though.
What's breakfast like for both these characters?
What do Nigerians eat?
I'm not sure.
They eat a lot of it's kind of like a mashed up. It's like naan bread except like it's made of something else. It's very thin, and then like rice, beans, that kind of
Bark?
stuff. No, they don't eat
Like
any
a-
bark, man.
Like a beaver.
It's
No, I said Barks root beer.
Bark's root beer. Yeah, no, they don't have any of that either. Yeah, it's fine. I don't think it's very nice, but it fills you up, does the trick.
The big strong Bitey Man is from which country?
Uruguay.
What do they eat in Uruguay?
A normal, delicious breakfast. Normal being very similar probably to what we would have for breakfast.
You been?
Yeah, I've been. I got some eggs, some meat, and probably some whole grains.
Sounds good.
It was good.
But getting kicked in the face by a professional soccer player and then bitten first thing in the morning.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, he's one of the best kickers in the entire world.
So yeah, there's that.
He's kicking you in the face.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Prince of Nigeria.
Prince.
So we are on to our semi-final round. We have Redbeard versus Shakira in Who Would You Rather Take Slap Shots At?
Yeah, I think that I would rather shoot them at Redbeard. Like, she's already pretty... She's got some bad stuff going on. She hasn't had an easy life. There's no need to shoot pucks at Shakira.
It's almost as if she's wearing like catcher's mitts.
Yeah, that's what I was
already.
thinking. She's like a goaltender with like a blocker on each hand or something.
I feel like we know that Barbarosa, Redbeard, has
Call him Redbeard.
has raped and killed thousands of people. I'd probably take some shots at him. He's a dick.
These
He's
are
not-
consequence-free shots. I'm
Yeah.
going with that for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I think that the idea was that you would just keep shooting at him and he wouldn't be able to retaliate. So yeah, I'd like to do that, please.
If you hit him, does he fall down into one of those like tanks of water and then he gets up and he's laughing and you're all
There's
having
lots
a good
of
time?
laughing going on. Oh, that one went up my butthole.
Well, that doesn't sound too bad then.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, so Redbeard then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, same question. Honey Boo Boo versus the Prince of Nigeria.
Oh
Honey
man,
boo boo.
that would be so much fun.
Honey Boo Boo is riding the obese, diabetic bald
Taking
eagle.
shots at a
Yeah.
slowly flying bald eagle with Honey Boo Boo on it.
It's a little girl, though.
It would be
Yeah.
hilarious.
Consequence-free, man. Consequence-free.
So we've established this probably isn't actually the Prince of Nigeria. It's the email scam.
What?
Right? Right?
Tom,
So-
did you know?
So are we just taking shots at some guy who's like ripped, hundreds and hundreds of old people off?
I mean, I thought we were assuming in the previous questions that it was the actual Prince of Nigeria.
Okay, so we're
Yeah.
assuming that his story is true. All right.
Isn't
Well,
it?
he's down in his luck.
He is down on his luck. Now,
It's very, very convincing.
do you want to slap shot pucks at him?
I don't think you can take. I mean, she is the worst little girl. The worst.
Watch her show for 10 minutes.
Yeah,
and you'll
but
change
I
your tune.
don't think you can take shots at a little girl, regardless.
I would do it.
What if you're pretending you're taking the shots at the eagle and you're like, oops?
I think even though I love animals and I love birds especially, I kind of would want to take a shot at that eagle. Look what you've done to yourself, eagle. And part of me also feels like Honey Boo Boo is the cause of the eagle's obesity and diabetes. I feel like she's like feeding him sketties or whatever all day.
Yeah, that's true. It's probably not his fault.
Yeah.
All right, so Honey Boo Boo? I'm gonna take shots for sure. I'm gonna take shots.
Yeah.
I don't think I weighed in, but I'd love to take
Okay,
those.
fine. Regardless, I don't think you can take shots at this little girl. I don't think I can. I couldn't do that. That's
Yeah, you're just saying that because this is public.
We've seen you beat up little girls, Cameron.
well. No, come on. You can't shoot pucks at a little girl. Come on, she's gonna
She
be
probably
flying
loves
up
it.
there.
Balls,
The
man.
eagle is just something to pity, not something to be mad at. You can't just do that. You can't do that.
You might be swaying me with your logic and passion.
No, sometimes I irrationally hate things that I should pity. So
Yeah.
Enough to take out physical action on them, though?
shoot a couple pucks at it, yeah. Or a couple balls. At least try and hit it. Like, it's a moving target, so it's also a challenge for me.
That is nice, yeah. I
Yeah.
like that.
It'd be fun. And plus, I haven't played hockey in a while.
We might not even hit it.
Honey Boo Boo, let's be honest, guys. Honey Boo Boo.
Oh, man. Tom, how are you doing?
If I walked up to a range and I was given two options of things to shoot at, and one of them was a Nigerian prince, and the other one was Honey Boo Boo riding a fat, obese eagle, I picked the second one. I may take a shot, make her cry, and feel really bad after that and stop doing it. But right then, I'm making that decision.
Cameron, I have switched over to your side.
What?
Thank you.
Thanks.
Come on, man.
He's appealing to reason.
Yeah.
And I can't really argue with that because
Let's modify.
yeah, yes.
You said earlier on that you threw an apple in an old woman's face.
And I I have two big regrets in my life. One, I threw an apple, a full apple, at an old lady's face while driving about 60 kilometers per hour out of a car. She fell
Did
down.
it hit her in the face?
It hit her in the face. I had to
Oh my
circle
God.
her. I had to circle around the block to make sure she wasn't dead. That's one of my big regrets. My second big regret, which matters more to this question here, is that I once jumped off of a lifeguard tower and I landed on a little girl who was swimming. And I crushed her down into the bottom of the pool and I ran away. And I always felt really, really, really bad about that. And if I went to the range that Tom is talking about and I saw a Nigerian man and I saw a little girl, I don't think I could shoot pucks at this little girl.
Thank you.
What if she started talking?
Oh yeah, don't let her talk.
She's gonna be talking.
No, I mean, quite
shut
honestly, though, if I'm true to myself, I think I do agree with Cameron. So we have to modify. And I'm
All right.
sorry I shared all that awful stuff about my life.
Yeah, I could probably remind you of a couple more things.
No,
that you regret.
I wouldn't worry about that. 2 regrets is more than enough. So, the first one, we have Honey Boo Boo riding the eagle and all that nonsense. Also riding an elephant.
So now you're not even going to be able to get a puck high enough to hit the...
You can shoot a puck higher than an elephant, man. Come on, give yourself some credit. How big do you think elephants are?
Well, you said they were slap shots. Slap shots don't go up.
You can make them go up.
Yeah, that's true.
You
Slap
can do a
shot would be
wrist
bit
shot
harder.
up there.
You can make
I
slap
can
shots
shoot
go
it
up.
at the elephant till the elephant goes down, and then
How many pucks would it take to get an elephant to draw?
I have as much time as I want.
It would take millions of pucks. Or
All
millions
right,
of
what's
balls,
the other one?
maybe.
What's the other one?
The other one is a Nigerian prince who screams when spoken to.
I suddenly have a reason to want to throw pucks at him.
Yeah.
What kind of screaming?
Oh, no!
Okay, so it's in fear and terror.
Well, maybe if you're shooting pucks. Yeah, I think it's just pretty primal, angry, screaming. Now, yeah, I might not be able to hit this Honey Boo Boo, which makes me more inclined to shoot at her.
Yeah, actually, me too. Hitting the
Because then I'm not
elephant. It's
hurting
not gonna hurt the
anyone.
elephant, especially if I'm doing like the ball, the hockey ball. My hardest slap shot isn't going to do much to that elephant. It's going to piss him off more than anything else. That's it.
Yeah, you're not going to hurt the elephant. I've thrown baseballs at horses' faces and nothing.
And
You
no
don't
regret,
regret
no
that.
regret with that one, huh, Nash?
Nah, horses and I are not on the same page, like me and humans.
Okay, I think that I'm changing my answer. I mean, I'm not going to do any damage to this elephant.
Yeah,
Basically, just taking slap shots at a gray wall,
yeah.
and who knows? Maybe the elephant will trumpet funny or something.
Yeah, I think so too. Honey Boo Boo. Okay,
Honey Boo Boo.
so now we have our very final round. Redbeard the pirate, representing which country?
Algeria.
Algeria.
Or,
And
well,
sorry, what was his actual name?
Hayreddin Barbarosa, actually
Yes.
representing the Regency of Algiers.
Versus Her Highness Honey Boo Boo, riding on an obese, diabetic, bald eagle. In who would win in a sumo fight on an ice floe? So Redbeard is probably, had a lot of practice walking on slippery decks and whatnot,
Oh, yeah.
right?
He has a lot of experience in water situations, probably.
Now, how much experience does an eagle have walking around on ice?
Well, eagles are found pretty far up north, but they do have talons that could probably pretty easily dig into ice.
So in a sumo fight, do you have to stay on the ground, or could one hover, hypothetically?
I think you're eliminated as soon as you're pushed out of the circle.
Okay.
So I assume in this situation, pushed off the ice, you lose.
This eagle is bigger than a usual eagle, I assume. Like, he's fat, I know that. But, like, if he was a svelte eagle, would he still be just the size of a regular one, or is he...
I think he's, like, about the size of a regular eagle, but just fat, you know? Like,
I feel like Redbeard would have a real hard time with that. I feel like he'd figure that out.
So the only sumo I really know is E Honda from Street Fighter. And he propels himself across the room pretty dang easily.
Now, the
So if
eagle
that
is
bird-
also going to have talons to dig into the ice, right?
Well, my money is on the eagle.
I'm going Redbeard here, man.
What?
Come on, Redbeard.
really?
Yeah.
Redbeard's gonna destroy Honey Boo Boo in this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course he would.
But how? How?
With
By
his
pushing
finger.
him off the
He
thing,
could do it with
man.
his-
He could do, yeah, this would not be tough. I could do this. And Redbeard is
You
much
could-
tougher than me.
Yeah. Yeah, I could
So
do
what
it.
if the eagle decides to fly at you?
Well, I don't know. Just
throw
push
it,
him.
man.
Dodge him. He's fat and slow and awful.
Yeah, man.
So if you're standing around and an eagle flies at you, you're like, don't worry, I got this. I'll just push him out of the way. I'm
Well,
just
yeah.
saying.
If he's a fat,
It's
slow,
a feat.
awful eagle, yeah, I would.
So he's fat, slow, awful?
Yeah, of course he is. He's diabetic.
Got
He's fat.
diabetes, man. He's obese. Let me be clear. Not just fat, obese.
Yeah. Okay, so he can't fly very well.
If he's coming at you slow.
Oh, really?
You might even just have to dodge him, and he'll just flop into the water.
Yeah, okay, well, if this eagle is truly so fat and slow, then I would love to take Redbeard of Algiers.
The Regency of Algiers.
Sorry, the Regency of Algiers,
Yes.
now known as Algeria. All right, so everyone agrees?
Yeah.
Yes.
It
Yeah.
looks like Redbeard has won this tournament. So there we have it. Thanks very much for listening, everyone. Cameron, where can we be found?
We are at podbean.tournamental.com, right? And we're on
Nope,
Twitter.
other way around.
Sorry.
Tournamental.podbean.com.
Right, we're on that one. And then we're at...
Why did you ask him?
Yeah. I don't know.
If you knew.
I feel like I've been talking too much.
Okay, all right. We're at on Twitter at Tournamental look us up at Tournamental Podcast on Facebook. Anybody want to plug any of their personal Twitter accounts or anything like that?
Yeah, you
Twitter.
can reach me at Twitter.com,
Okay, that's cool.
Facebook.com.
Yes, I'm also there. Yeah.
Yeah, don't contact me.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Great. We want to thank our special guest Tom Gage. Tom, thanks for being
Tom,
here and
yeah,
playing with
Tom.
us.
Thanks for having me,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yay.
Okay.
Sorry, all of Belgium.
Yeah. Goodbye, everyone. I love you.
I love you.
But
Like a hike.